And now, from the Forewarned Storm Center, meteorologist Nate Harrington.
Well, what a day it's been. We've had a lot of reports in the last couple of hours of tree limbs down, of power lines down, lots of ice covering roadways. It's pretty treacherous out there and dangerous. Hopefully everyone staying safe at home right now. Power outages are going to be a problem going forward. Hopefully crews can get out tomorrow morning and get those squared away. But please, if you don't have to drive tonight or tomorrow, don't. Stay off the roads. It's still going to be very treacherous tomorrow with temperatures at or below freezing for a good chunk of the day. So road conditions aren't going to improve that much until we get into Thursday. So be aware of that. And I'll got to give my tip my hat to all the reporters that we had in our live shots tonight. They're doing an excellent job braving the elements, but we're trying to give you the latest information in here. They're doing yeoman's work out there, so we're really proud of everybody that pitched in today, and hopefully they're all going to come back and warm up and get home safe for tonight. But we've got a line of mixed precipitation now, starting to see a little snow mixing in with some sleet and freezing rain. This is still not the best case scenario for our roads. Still a little bit of moisture out there, but this axis of moisture sure has shrunk now down to about a 35-mile wide area. When it was at its strongest, at its widest, it was about 75 to 80 miles wide. So the moisture is starting to shrink up, but the temperatures still going down. So here's the futurecast. Mixed precipitation, a little bit of snow, a little bit of sleet, where you see the pink and the white areas. I think it changes all over to snow, or at least mostly snow, after midnight for a lot of folks, and then we start to see that moisture all dry up or move down to the south, where folks in the Big Bend and southeast Big Bend and the Big Bend of Florida will get their turn with some of this wintry weather. By 8 o'clock tomorrow, we'll be done with the moisture, but still, the roads will be treacherous with all the ice still on them, and temperatures will get cold for tonight. That's another part of this that not getting enough play, I think, and that's partly our fault to hype up some of the dangers with this storm. However, the cold is going to be another story. Wind chill advisory in effect through noon tomorrow, with temperatures dipping down into the 20s tonight. Winds are going to stay steady out of the north and northwest at around 10 to 15 miles an hour, and that is going to cause wind chills to get dangerously low. Numbers right now, it's already cold up in Troy, 24. Chilly for folks in Enterprise, Ozark, Geneva, in the middle and upper 20s, 30 right now in Dothan, most other places at or around freezing. And when you factor in those winds that are steady out of the north and northwest, 10 to 15 miles an hour, it feels like the teens out there. It feels like 19 degrees in Dothan. It feels like 17 in Enterprise. It feels like 16 in Geneva. So if you notice, some of our reporters out in the elements tonight, a little teeth chattering, that's exactly why it feels like the teens out there. So for tonight, we're going to continue to see that wintry mix, a little snow, a little ice and freezing rain mixed in, 24 degrees when you wake up tomorrow morning, and some spots could be in the low 20s. Then for tomorrow, 35 degrees is a high. That's why things are not going to really improve too much tomorrow, with the temperature staying at or below freezing for a good chunk of the day, only rising to above freezing for a little while tomorrow afternoon. It's not going to be the greatest for roads to improve, so you're going to have that layer of ice, and you might even have a little bit of a layer of snow as well tomorrow afternoon. So please stay off the roads if you can help it. Travel not advised until most likely on Thursday in mass, really. The 5-day forecast gets a little better. We finally break above freezing for a good chunk of the day on Thursday. Then by Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, big time changes into the 60s. Friday afternoon, we'll be in the middle 60s and close to 70 by the weekend, with chances of rain on Sunday. It's been a long night. I can't say enough about our reporters, how good they've done tonight. A great job all around, and they need to get back. Yeah. They need to stay safe, stay warm, and everybody else too. We've had a lot of folks impacted by this storm. Hopefully this is the last one we have to worry about for a long time. Mm-hmm. These don't come around too often, once every 20, 25 years, once in a generation, but we got it, and everyone's doing a good job. People are staying off the roads. Yep. And doing well with this. So please, everybody, just stay warm and stay safe. And some people might think, it tends to get blown out of proportion, but right. I think Matt's live shot right there, where he said no injuries tonight on the roads. No, that's people heeded the warnings and they took it to heart, and we appreciate that. And maybe if you weren't affected and you didn't think we told you what was going to go on, and this kind of situation is totally fluid, and these things change minute by minute, watching the radar, but we knew it was coming, and everybody was prepared well enough, and hopefully we can get these power outages solved and things on the roads can improve quickly.
Let's hope so. All right, we're not quite out of the woods yet. No.
Not yet, not yet.
keep
Still
going.
pretty treacherous out there tomorrow.
All right.
Thanks, Nate.
Troy baseball team lost a lot of talent to the major leagues after last season. Coming up in sports, well, Matt is a preview of how the Trojans look to fill the void this season.
Also, while we were